Okay, so this is my wrap up for day 10. It's quickly coming to an end. It was a very productive day, very productive. And today I am a third of the way through. I. Of course, I got up and juiced. But I think the red letter part of the day was the fact that I went on a bike ride. I looked at my list of to-dos, and one was exercise, and I've been doing the treadmill. But I wanted to change it up a little bit, so I got my bike out. It was a little warm out, and I did a bike ride around our trails, which go around a body of water, two bodies of water, rolling hills, beautiful view, fragrant shrubs. I stopped at a fruit orchard that I guess our town has in the park. And there are probably 30 fruit trees, and they're, this is fruit seasons. I couldn't tell what kind of fruit trees there are. One was an apple. That was all I could determine. My cherry tree has some cherries on it. No, maybe I'll get some cherries after the fast. I think the end of the fast will probably coincide with the maturation of my garden, I think. And when it was vigorous exercise when I got back. I also did the trampoline and yoga, and the thing that the takeaway for me is that before I started this, I wasn't exercising. I did not feel like exercising, and I wasn't exercising, and I had to do with the weight and eating too much. So somehow in this past 10 days, you know, things have changed, and I am so grateful. Well, I got back and I was famished. I had a little bit of juice, but I knew I had to start juicing. Couldn't, couldn't avoid it. So I got the juicers out. I did a glass jar of apple, carrot, watermelon, kale, celery, cucumber, a green container. Oh, and cantaloupe, because I had a half cantaloupe that needed to be juiced. So I've got a real nice variety. And one of the things I did was I had a lot of ginger, and I put the whole amount, about 2.5 inches, with the carrots. So as long as I use carrots, that adds ginger to whatever juice I have, which I think ginger and lemon, and I also did lemons. That's one of the keys to really tasty sweet juice. I also did a big thing of tomato juice. So I had my juicing cut out for me, but and it's so nice to have the juice in the refrigerator, because then I feel safe. It's like, okay, I got it done. I'm good. I just keep juicing. And I also just want to reiterate the idea that I have no interest in food, which is so remarkable. And before the fast, I just kept, Googling fen-phen on the internet, and what can I do to turn this eating, whatever it is, off, And juicing does it. It's just no interest. I came home and I was famished, but I wasn't hungry for food. The thing that happens is, if there is no juice available, one will turn to food as a last resort. So that's why one always has to have juice available, because it's not like you want to eat, it's just you're very hungry. And if you have no juice, it's your only other resort, or option. So that's it for today. Also tonight, after 10 days, I had decided I was going to do an internal cleanse. At the 10-day marker, I'm going to do an internal cleanse. I had read that or heard that once, that because there's no fiber, you should do something that cleans the intestines. So I'm going to do that tonight. So that'll be interesting. And the other thing is, I'm not having a lot of weight loss. It's like I'm just kind of hovering around 140. That one day when I said I was 135, that was an anomaly. That had something to do with the scale. You know, I bounced down, I think 138, but back up to 140. It could be because of the condiments I put in my tomato juice. Probably. If I weren't doing that, I would have more weight loss. But at this point, you know, I'm not that concerned because clothes are fitting better, feel better, you know, lighter, exercising, all kinds of good results. So, and weight loss will happen. It didn't happen at all. But anyway, so that's it. That's my day 10 wrap up.